my son, I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. All the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
56, right there, 56. I got it.
Allen off the play fake. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. David Njoku, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now Allen to throw. Off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver 1st. Well, we talked about Phillip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Phillip Lindsay. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Allen now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsay. And an alley to run. And brought down but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Great job. Touchdown.
Austin Hooper, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Two excellent drives for them to start this game, both ending with touchdown passes.
Yeah, they're off and running, even though they finish things off through the air. Gotta like what you're seeing from them so far. Being able to maneuver offense, take care of the football, and then ring that bell at the end with, as you said.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And an alley to run. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, 91 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. On the ground, it's Chubb. And some room to work. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Deebo Samuel, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Broncos push further out in front.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I'm here all day.
And here's Allen on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because The way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
Flushed out right, and it's incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. They'll try to draw now with Chubb, and they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And the 13-year man puts it through, and their lead will swell up to 28. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Cameron Wake makes plays like that look simple because I think he plays with excellent leverage. Really does a nice job of being lower than the offensive guys trying to block him, and gets underneath them and goes up and down the line of scrimmage to make those types of plays.
And kept him to a short run play there. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Allen. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Houston, a lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. On first down, it's Lindsay, and just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those.
And this will be caught at the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 53 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, he trucked him. The solid. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year as his guys continue to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Denver has the 1st down. The play going for 15 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And some space here. There he goes left side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his...
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
56, check 56. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.